Cassius, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're actually somewhere in the middle of Dubai. I don't know where we are.
Yes.
How are you, mate?
All good. You?
Good show. What? You was there all night supporting all your UK guys?
That's it. It's got to be done. So I'm on like a 10-day break. I had 10 days off. So we booked the buy last minute, and there was boxing tonight. Especially OD, Badu Jack, and one of the local boys are fighting. So I was rooting for OD all the way as well, and it was a good turnout. Boxing is picking up. So if you're new to boxing, there's still a massive future, like in America, England, obviously across the world, Africa, like Germany, but the Middle East is definitely moving towards bringing boxing to life here.
Absolutely. There was one mad thing that happened tonight, and I need to ask you about it, because at one point you shouted an instruction to OD and he actually took note of it and did it.
It's easy to shout things from the outside.
I know, but then to take notice of it and do it.
But that shows you that instructions and the right messages are important from people that you respect. And I've got a lot of respect for him, he's got a lot of respect for me. I train with OD. So yeah, I saw something that was going on, and I shouted it, and it just must have registered at the time. But that shows messages that are being sent to fighters, if they register them and they can do it, because as I said, sitting from my nice comfortable chair front row is different from being in there. You saw the opportunity, took it, boom, landed a sweet punch. So I'm going to take credit for the win. I'm going to look at training people, I'm going to look at managing as well. So yeah, anyone wants to get in touch.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
The venue here today, the space in Dubai, I suppose you've probably never been to a venue like that. I don't think anyone has, to be honest with you. I mean,
it's an upgraded York Hall, but they got fucking Ferraris, Lambos, Harley Davidsons on the side. But it's nice. I don't know why that started. It's a really nice venue in the sense like it's the same size as York Hall.
Right, I've got just two questions for you. First of all, I've got to ask you, have you been approached about moving away from your rematch with Usyk to allow Tyson Fury to fight him? Have you been approached?
I think people know not to approach me with that rubbish. I think people know not to approach me with that bullshit.
So that has not come your way at all?
I think it may have come to my team, but I think they'll know not to bring that to me at the minute.
There's something that you would never consider for no amount of money.
I think listen, let me be real with you, yeah? At this stage of my career, it ain't about the money. It's about the respect. You got to look at what I want out of this game. Number one is respect. You ain't got to like me, but you will respect me. Second thing is to go down as a throwback fighter, someone who was willing to fight the best in their division. So when I walk the streets with my son, my cousins, my nephews, people know that I was a true fighter. So that's like the second thing I want to go down as, and that's why I still, till this day, will fight anybody, because I think that will be part of my legacy. The best resume, the best heavyweight champion, 3-time heavyweight champion, like all that stuff, like that's a throwback fighter. So they're the two things I want. And in terms of step aside, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if that goes in line with what I morally stand for. But let me be real with you, I want to be known as one of the smartest businessmen as well, because in boxing, we all know, and one of the things, when you started this IFL, and there's something that you probably said to yourself when you started, which resonates with you today, like when I start, I really want to get to 5 million subs. So you kind of chase that. So with me, I used to watch the likes of Tyson, Holyfield, Bo, and like, you know, we all know the stories of even NFL players, basketball players. We make some bad decisions. So I wanted to make sure that I made the smart moves when it comes to this business. So for me, if the money's right, we have to look at it. You know what I'm trying to say? We have to look at it.
So you're not ruling it out?
But respect, for me, has a lot more value than just money. So yeah, that's why, as I said, it's about respect first. It's about what I'm known for when I leave this heavyweight division. And the third thing is like the smartest businessman. I made the smartest decisions in my career. So they all have, like, certain things align more to other things at different times. But will I take the step aside money? If it's a smart business move, will it affect my reputation and my respect? Will I still get to fight the best fighters? I have to consider these three things in my career. They're the three things, the three principles I truly stand by when it comes to fighting.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, so can I just tell you...
So don't say it then.
No, but can I just tell you what I made of what you just said?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
So, my take on what you said is that you've right now got no intention of stepping aside, but
Because of the respect,
yes,
and it doesn't go in line with fighting the best. Favorite fighter. I mean, I want to fight the best.
but from a business side,
But
if
from a
something
business
made
side,
sense for you,
That's what, so.
you'd consider it.
So like we have a rule when it comes to like my brother and my cousin do property, and they have a rule where they have to it's price, quality versus time. There's like a free like a triangle rule. So price versus quality versus time. You want to pay cheap, you get shit quality, but it might be done quick.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? You want it done quick, you might have to pay more, but the quality might not be as good. So like there's always like a free-way rule. So for me, it's like that step aside thing, it may not go with what I stand for in terms of does it bring me the respect. It doesn't go with me fighting the best at that time in my career. I might fight them next, but it may make it may make sense for business.
Okay.
So I have to kind of look at the free rules and understand exactly what I'm getting out of it. Because every man needs to live by principles and standards in order to stay like on track. But if not, I think you're just lost if you don't have any principles and morals that you live by. So they're the three morals. I never really said it, but they're three morals that I stand for when it comes to boxing.
Okay, I think people
Respect. Always fight the best. Always be willing to take on the challenge. And be the smartest, the hungriest. You know, when it comes to this hustle, people knew I had my head screwed firmly onto my shoulders.
Let me ask you before you go, what have you made of the situation between Fury and Fury-Whyte?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Big up to John Fury as well. Every man, you know, that's got a son out there needs to rep their kid like he does. That's what a father should do. So big up to John Fury.
Do you like the fight between Whyte and Fury?
I prefer if I was in the ring. I'd fight Dylan. I'd fight Fury. So I prefer if I was in there. Good in there. You're getting me riled up. I just left the boxing now, Coogan. You can't start this. But I would prefer if I was in that ring. But I don't care.
That's their situation.
It's there.
Okay, fair enough. Last one. The last one. Look, from our interview, people have like spoke to me and gone to me like, what's going on with his training situation then? I'm like, I think he explained it in the interview. Like,
I'm out
where
here
is that?
for 10 days. I've trained 6 times. I had 4 days rest. Supposed to be resting, but we still train. We've got the henchman in the car as well.
I got most of your arms in.
Got the henchman.
The lens ain't big enough. Sorry.
No, but we definitely don't skip leg day. But the henchman in the car, we training, and we're just ticking over, like getting ready, bro.
So nothing new to report on the training side.
I train with whoever. Jonathan Banks was there. I spoke to him about training. Why is everyone on my? Whether it's about my weight,
They
whether
are,
it's about
but they are.
Let me live.
They are.
Let me live.
They are.
Let me live.
They are, mate.
Let me live. I do what I want. Just let me live.
As far as you're concerned, is it Usyk that's on your mind?
Oh.
That's it. Nothing else.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of times I wake up in the morning and the fight and fighting's on my mind. Right now. You messaged me the other day, didn't you?
Just asking if you're okay.
And why did you ask me am I right? Anyway?
Because I'm asking if
you're
you're
worried about
okay.
me?
There's no negative connotation to that. I'm just asking if you're okay.
Or was you just lining up this interview? Like, let me get in this good.
I didn't know you was
You're
coming.
A smart one though.
Right.
That's
Did
a
I know?
hustler.
I didn't
That's
know
what
you
I'm
was
talking
coming.
about. I'm the same as you. We're hustlers. I get
No,
it.
no,
I
no,
get
no.
it, bro. I respect it. Trust me. I'd rather you be honest with me.
Look, when that message
I'm
was sent,
pulling your
I had
leg.
no
I'm pulling
idea
your
you
leg.
was coming here.
But and what did I tell you? What was the message I sent back?
You just said you're angry. You told me you're angry and you're ready for war. That's what you messaged me.
When I come in that boxing
That's what
environment
you told me
today,
tonight.
what did you say to me?
I said, what's wrong with you? You look like you're in a bad mood.
I'm not in a bad mood, but there's something in me that's triggered. Yeah, something in me's triggered.
I didn't mean it to offend you.
Nah, bruv, listen.
You
don't
look
give a
like
shit.
you were like.
It takes more than that to offend me. I'm not 15 years old.
That's why I said, are you in a bad mood today? And you was like, nah.
I'm just my mind. And I'm in a boxing environment. I love it. I feed off of it. And I wake up a lot of mornings. You know, after the fight, you sleep on it. You know, you sleep on it after the fight, and then what happens after you wake up on it. And I'm waking up on it, and it's the right thing because you've got to use it as fuel for the day. And I think about it a lot, man. I think about it a lot, not just on a physical thing, but up here as well. I think about it a lot. That one made me think a lot. And that's like, yeah, I could go on, but I just care. I actually care. I don't think like, it's a loss. I actually deeply care.
People that know you know that anyway.
Yeah. I don't care. I don't even care people that know me. This is just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do not care about anyone. It's just me, bro. I'm the only one in that ring. It's just me.
Your little boy all right?
Yeah.
He's good?
He's smart. He's strong. But if he wants to fight, he can fight. He can definitely fight. But there's a big world out there. I'm hearing all this stuff about Bitcoin and crypto. I don't have a clue about all that stuff.
Start your own coin, don't you?
I'm not into the coin business. I like assets, solid assets.
Right, I'm going to let you crack on.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time as always. And
listen, I appreciate your time. I saw you on the side of the road, walking to your car. I said, Coogan. Because it's not just you, it's all the people that view your stuff as well, do you know what I'm saying? So that's when I'm telling them I care, is because like I want my fans and that to know. Like, trust me, like, this is the fight game, we're passionate, we're still here.
Alright, well listen, whatever the situation with you is, according to fans, we're expecting a rematch with Usyk.
Respect.
If anything changes,
Throwback
it changes.
fighter, the smartest fighter. When it comes to business, I make smart decisions.
Have you got anything else you'd like to say?
Give God all glory, give God all thanks. You know, even when God's blessing you in abundance, it doesn't mean that you should take. Like, make room for more by giving more. Like, you know, I feel like I've been given a lot in order to help others, so just to thank God for all the blessings that He's put upon me, do you know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Well,
whether you believe in God or not, if you're in a plane up in the sky and it's coming down, you better pray. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
fair enough.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's a
people
fair
know,
point.
like, people know in their heart something's up there, so whether it's whatever, I'm referencing God. So yeah, that's it. Give thanks. Always.
Well, wherever you're going, get back safe. And like I said, appreciate your time.
I'm just going to my palace. I'm going to my my shack.
I'm blinded by your watch, I'm sorry. But yeah.
AP.
It's alright. Josh, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate
Respect,
your time.
Broski. I appreciate you, yeah?
No
And shout out to
problem,
the IFL fans as well. Make sure you pray tonight.
Top man.
Does go a long way, believe
Thank
it or
you.
not. Respect.
Top man.